Yo, what's going on everybody? It is Trader to Boston here, and today I'm back for episode number 11 of my Pro Team series here on Tour de France 2015. So today we're continuing on with the 2017 Dauphiné. We're going to do these two stages here. This one categorized as a hilly stage, this one a flat. These ones shouldn't really have too much impact on the GC. If I had to guess, I'd say probably on this one the breakaway wins the stage, and there's not really any change in the GC. In this one, maybe it's a group sprint, but like I said, I don't really think there's going to be an opportunity. Maybe on that final Cat 2 climb, we might have to just make sure there are no attacks put in by anybody, but I don't know, it'll be interesting to see. So, alright, let's get into it. Alright, so we're going to be taking over with Gautier today. Our goal is to finish in the top 20 of the stage. It did say that the favorites for the race were Simon Gerrans, Boak Mollema, and Romain Bardet. So I'm wondering if there will be sort of an impact on the GC today. I kind of don't know how it's all going to go down, but we'll just have to see. So I'm going to cut out and probably come back right around the start of that final Cat 2 climb. Alright, so we are about 8 or so kilometers from the top of the climb. We're not quite yet on it. It's a pretty short climb, but we're also around 22 kilometers or so from the end of the stage. So we want to get Gautier pretty well positioned up front here. And yes, it's very easy to do that on these descents, on those tight technical turns. It's not hard to make up ground. Oh, almost going off the road there. But yeah, so let's get Niemic up here. He's going to protect us. Cool beans. And yeah, we will just keep an eye out on the favorites. Try to keep an eye on. I don't really know who. I probably should have looked who we're battling for the top 10, but it's not a big deal.
But the gradient is 8%.
Alright, 3 kilometers, gradient of 8%.
Surely be decided here.
Alright, so yeah, I imagine plenty of guys will get dropped. I don't know. I don't know. It'll be interesting to see what happens. I really don't know what's going to happen.
Can't count on him.
But we'll just try and follow Roland, the race leader, for now.
Well,
that looks good. I like those. I like that yellow jersey on the black pants for Europe car. All right, so here the pace is increasing, so we're just going to keep riding as hard as we can, without burning too much energy. I went with the carbohydrate drink today, just because I don't know if really we're gonna have too much of an issue with our energy on such a short climb. But we might have an issue with attacking, because I'm sure there are going to be some attacks from some of these guys. Like there goes, I think that's probably Bardet and Roland.
He's a good punch.
And the breakaway's got still about 2 minutes on her, actually about a little over a minute on us, so they might be able to take this home. It kind of depends how they fare on this final climb. Wow, we are running low on energy. Maybe I should have. Oh well, no big deal. I'm sure we'll be just fine.
His best chance of...
And no one's really breaking away right now. This is all just whittling out the peloton. I don't think any of these guys are really going to get away. And we are not too far away from the top of the climb, so we should be just fine. We could try and put in an attack on the downhill. I'm wondering, maybe that might be a good idea. Like try to get a little bit of a lead here, and then go ham on the downhill. Because usually you can sustain a lead on the downhill. I don't know, should we be aggressive with it? We have our carbohydrate drink. I'm going to use that right now. I don't know if we're going to have time to be aggressive on it. We'll just stick in the pack here. This group is whittling down, though.
The breakaway will, no doubt, go all the way, lad.
Oh, they're thinking the breakaway is going to go all the way. Alrighty, then. Alright, so this is important. We got to stick at the front here, because the gaps are going to get bigger on the downhill. Whoa, Bardet! Get out of the way, my... Jesus. Alright, Moreno. We're pretty well ahead of Moreno, I think, in the overall. Actually, I'm not too sure.
He's got his teammates riding because in front there's a rider who's dangerous to him.
Alright, let's stick on Roland's wheel. Moreno's just in front. There's Maxime Montfort. Yeah, Moreno's not too far ahead. It's not a big deal. Alright, so it looks like, ooh, wow, we were running really low on energy. Hopefully that builds back up here on the downhill. Yeah, but it looks like things are going to stick together for the most part here. I can't imagine anyone's going to put an attack in on the flat. We just got to build some of our energy back up. Much rather be in the low gear, my dude. Alright, so we'll just stick in this group. Like I said, I don't think anyone's going on an attack here. Maybe, I'm sure these guys will ride hard, and we'll have to ride hard with them, but I'm really not too concerned. Ooh, Greg Van Avermaet's here. If this becomes a group sprint, he might win it. Probably the best sprinter in this pack. Alright, it's also kind of windy, so we should try to stick in line here. 7 kilometers to go. We've still got to conserve all of our energy, though. This is the thing. This is the only thing we have to worry about, is our energy is kind of dangerously low right now. So if we can slow up the pace. Alright, Moreno's back in the group, so... Yeah, none of the GC guys are out in front of us, so we should be able to maintain our position in the top 10. As long as we stick with this group. 5 kilometers to go. And it does look like the breakaway is going to take this one. Peter Kenyep's up in front, but he's just ahead of that group of 3. So, it'll be an interesting finish to the stage. Not one that we'll take part in, but still. These guys, this Europe car guy wants us to work. I don't really know why. You just have Roland do some work. Just saying, brother. Alright. Is Roland with 1 L or 2 L's? Did I misspell that on the rosters? Oh boy, I hope I didn't misspell Pierre Roland's last name. Because Europe car is one of the teams I had to fix all the names on. Alright, 1.5 kilometers. We shouldn't have a problem now. I think we're going to be all set. Let's just not lose contact with these guys. So we get the same time as them. Alright, and we should be good. Alright, so that is that stage. Alright, so let's just make sure we got the same time as everybody. 119, yep, alright, so we don't lose, shouldn't have lost any, yep, alright, cool, top 10 stays the same. Alright, so we got a flat stage coming up next. We didn't finish in the top 20, unfortunately, but that's alright. Yeah, I don't think we're going to get any money for this stage, nope. Alright, so we've got this flat stage. I don't know what the strat's going to be here, yeah, I mean, it says this isn't really a particularly favorable route to the sprinter, so I don't know. We might see some more. Might be another breakaway day. Might see a split peloton a little bit, kind of like what we saw in the last stage, but who knows? Alright, so they want us to take control of Daryl Impey and finish in the top 25 of the stage. I think I'd be more concerned with just making sure Gautier doesn't lose time on anybody on those final 2 upticks. So, we're going to go with the energy this time around so that we don't have the same problem we had last stage. And alright, I think I'm going to cut out until those final 2 little climbs at the end. One of them's not even categorized, but still could see something play out there, so alright. Alright, so we are just coming up on this category 3 climb here, and I would imagine that nothing really is going to happen on this climb, mainly because we're still 60 kilometers out from the finish, so anybody who really attacks here is probably unlikely to be able to keep that or keep or stay away the entire rest of the race. So I'm imagining not much is going to happen. I'm just going to get Gautier up to the front, and then I'll probably cut out and then cut back in whenever something interesting happens, or maybe do a little fast forward animation. I don't really know. I haven't decided yet. I'll figure it out when I edit. But anyway, so yeah, we're just going to get Gautier to the front, and then we will be all set and ready to go.
At ease on short climbs. Mountain passes are on the flat. All he lacks is a good turn of speed when finishing in a big group.
The gap is decreasing, guys.
Right. So now we're up at the front. Roland is here. I see Bardet in the polka dot jersey. Alright, so I'm going to cut out now. Alright, so we're in the final kilometer of this Category 3 climb. I've just basically been riding on Roland's wheel this entire time, and I just looked it up. I did spell his name wrong on these rosters, so way to go, Ian. But anyway, yeah, pretty easy climb. Really have not had to go too hard at all. Nothing nothing unexpected, but we are just about done with it. So I'm going to do the same thing on the downhill. I will just speed things up or cut out or whatever. Alright, so we're just approaching the beginning of, not even really a categorized climb, this is just considered a little incline here, but, The, you know, the little voiceover guy has been mentioning it. This could cause some, you know, some cracks to appear, some breaks in the peloton, something. So we're definitely gonna have to stick to the front here, and I might not even cut out for this. I might just, since this is a rather short climb. Not even a climb. I gotta stop calling it that. But if we get over this and you know there's no breaks or anything, I don't know what the strategy will be. Past that, I might just let the rest of the race play out. I don't know if Daryl Impey's still in this peloton, or if maybe he has cracked.
1.5 minutes lead on the
we'll see. The breakaway's still a minute and a half up. They might get away, they might not. I'm not really sure.
They're upping the pace.
But right now, Gautier is in pretty good shape. He's really not burned out or anything. Still got most of his energy left, and he's still got that lemon bar. So we should be good to go. But anyway, 27 kilometers out from the finish. We're a little less than halfway up this climb. And the pace is definitely increasing by these guys. But Covidis is riding for Bohani, I'm pretty sure. And I don't know if Orica is riding for Michael Matthews. But I don't know. I think these are mainly the sprinters teams getting involved. In fact, I really don't know have to be this far up in the group. But yeah, there's Bohani. Michael Matthews is still here. So I imagine this is going to be a day for the sprinters at the end of it. Alright, so we're just about up and over the incline here. I am imagining that probably after this little portion here, we will be on the downhill. And if we are, I'm going to see if Impey's still in this group. I would imagine he is, because we weren't riding too hard up that climb, and doesn't look like the peloton got whittled away or anything. So, alright, let's see. Impey is still here. Oh, and he's in 46th. So let's switch to him. And we're going to take his feeds here, because he is low on energy. Good thing he's got the energy bar, though. Whoa! Careful. Alright, then we're going to see if we can get Impey in the top 25. Really just try to get the objective so that the guys recover as well as they need to. Oh, Gautier, where are you going, buddy? Please stick to the front.
I hear you loud and clear. I'll take it easy.
Yeah, if there are any splits, I do not want Gautier losing time. I don't think they're going to be splits, but you never know.
A teammate is changing a wheel. He'll have to catch up on his own.
That Ryu guy is definitely in last place overall. He is just horrible. He's definitely not going to be on the team next year, I can promise that. But alright, 16 kilometers out. I think I'm going to fast forward, actually, because I don't really need to be... We'll go to 10 kilometers. There we go, 9. Good enough. Ryu, Guinot, and Valoy have all lost time, it looks like, but that's alright. As long as Gautier does not lose time, that's all we care about. He's 61st, and Ewan's protecting him. Great. That is what we like to see. Alright, so let's get back to the frontier. I got one teammate up here. It looks like it's Filippo Pozzato. And we are about 8 kilometers out. 112 behind the break, though, so I don't think we're going to catch the breakaway. But like I said, I still want to get in the top 25 just to do that objective. And here's Ewan and Gautier. Good, good, good. Keep them at the front, please.
He's in trouble. It's not sure that he'll be there for the sprint.
This is a pretty hard pace.
The breakaway still has some gas left. It's still able to widen the gap.
6 kilometers, but it looks like Rohan Dennis is time trialing his way to victory. Which does not surprise me, to be honest. But we are now almost 5 kilometers. Just going under the banner right now. Sticking towards the front here, light winds. We don't really have to worry about staying in the group or staying in the bunch, you know. We can ride up along the sides if we want. We won't lose too much energy doing so. Looks like the green jersey's getting up here. I don't know who that is. Might be Martens. Gautier's still up here. Yes, he is. That is Martens in the green. This is really starting to split now. Gotta get to the front. Oh yeah. Here they go. Yeah, this isn't even we don't even have to sprint. We're gonna get top 25 almost by default here. I don't even know what this group up front here is. Collective fall. Oh boy. Hope Gautier avoided that. Alright, but let's sprint. I just want to get my top 25. That's all I care about. Yeah, I don't think any of these guys up here were GC guys. Can we pass these two? Well, I don't know if he did. Alright, so, wow, Dennis didn't even win that. It looks like Visconti caught up to him. MP got 14th, and he actually got the same time as Gautier, and Gautier looks like he stayed in the group there, so good stuff. Alright, so we enter the final stage still in 10th place. Not too far ahead of Aru, Moreno, Nieve, Hechidal, Voigtler. We're going to have to look at what somebody lost a lot of. Ooh, Galopan had a bad day, as did Wellens, apparently. But alright, so we are going to have to watch out for these guys. I'd say, if we play it safe, we shouldn't have to worry about anyone past Nieve. Really just these three. But we'll see. Anything can happen. It's going to be a huge day, and it's also going to depend on how Gautier recovers. Looks like he recovered pretty fine, though. Looks like it's almost to the max. I can't really tell, to be honest. But there we go. Get a little bit extra money for finishing at 14th. And there we go. The double climb of Alpe d'Huez. That'll be in the next episode. I hope you guys are excited as I am. It is going to be a hell of a stage. But alright. Thanks for watching, guys. Hope you did enjoy. And I'm out. Peace.